Hi, my name is Josh Tucker. I'm the owner of True Focus Vision located in Edina, Minnesota. This is the first in a series of videos for In Gold magazine. Today we're going to be talking about how do you stay dialed? How do you stay focused during the season? Some of you are at the midpoint of your season and it gets hard. You're at the rink every day. Are your habits on the ice suffering? Some of you are heading into playoffs and you want to make sure that you're as sharp as you can be. What we're going to talk about today is not what happens on the ice, but what you do before you get on the ice to make sure that you're dialed and focused on a daily basis. Take these ideas, try and incorporate them in your warm-up, just as you would do to warm up your body before you go on the ice. This is going to make sure that your eyes are warmed up, as well as connecting your visual system to your body. So when you step on the ice, you're being productive and focused right away. So before we get on the ice, we usually find ourselves here in a hallway. So in this small confined space, most of us have always done one of two things. We've juggled or we've thrown a ball off the wall. The problem is, once you've learned to juggle, it's pretty easy. What we've found with our athletes is, in order to truly be dialed before you step on the ice, you have to do something that's unpredictable, that gets you in a reactive mode. You have to find something that pushes you past your comfort zone and gets your body moving while you're warming up your eyes. Here are a couple drills that'll give you some ideas on what you can do. Always have two walls. I say use both of them. First drill is going to get our eyes tracking. We're getting in a reactive mode. No more just throwing off the wall. It's too easy. So we're going to throw off one wall. We're going to face down the hallway. We're going to track it across, catch with our glove hand. Looks like this. When you're first starting this out, try going a little higher so you have time to get used to it. As you get better, a little more of a line drive. As you really get good at it, just start whipping it. Depending on your dexterity, you can try throwing it with your other hand. Now, whichever one I catch it with, I'm going to throw it with. All right, so we talked about juggling. If juggling is challenging for you, juggling is enough. Again, from what we've seen with our athletes is, once you know how to juggle, you can juggle. I can look around and say, all right, there's the exit sign. Oh, there's the other coach coming in. All right, well, and it's just, I don't feel that it's helping me get ready for the game. If juggling is hard for you, go ahead and do it. If juggling off the wall, maybe that's your next step, go ahead and do that. We're not going to go into how to juggle today. Go ahead and click here for a link on learning how to juggle if you'd like. We're going to work on the hallway again. This drill is called Henry's Hallway. We were at a camp out in Boston, and a young man named Henry came up with this drill. Very, very impressed with Henry. So, we're going to face down the hallway. We're going to alternate throwing balls off each wall. Looks like this. That's Henry's Hallway. Our last recommendation for making sure that you're dialed when you get on the ice is to use a reaction ball. These have been around forever. I haven't seen as many goalies use them as they used to. And the biggest reason is this. You're going to end up spending more time chasing this down the hallway than actually working on your drills. So what we're going to do is, instead of throwing it off the ground, we're going to throw it off the wall. Nothing revolutionary, but we find it works a lot better. You can stay put and get where you need to be. When you first start doing this drill, I recommend doing underhand throws. The ball doesn't seem to come off as erratically. Always maintain good knee bend, track the ball all the way in, shift into the ball like you're shifting into a save. You can notice I'm wearing swivel goggles, which force me to use my central vision. We'll be doing another piece on those with in goal soon. Once you feel more comfortable, you can try overhand throws, and what you're going to see is it comes off a lot faster and more erratically.
Now lastly, here's a drill you can do with your teammates. It's a lot of fun, it's competition based, so think of if you're playing two-touch or sewer before a game. We're going to do the same thing with the reaction ball. You're going to stand in a circle, keep your feet together so there's no gaps between you, and throw the ball off the ground. You don't have to huck it, but don't just drop it. What you'll find is this gets your body going a little more than even some of the soccer drills. It's something new, and again, that's our goal. We're going to stay dialed by introducing some new things. If anyone drops it or it gets by them, they're out.
Keep going, elimination style, until there's only one person standing. Be sure to celebrate, and then everybody's right back in for another round. Keep going until you feel warmed up. If you want an added challenge or you're feeling adventurous, try doing the same drill with 2 reaction balls. I recommend having 4 people for this one or more and not worrying about the elimination part because there's a lot going on and you're probably going to drop more balls. From a visual perspective, this forces you to start in a peripheral view rather than being able to just fixate on one ball. So you're forced to go from a peripheral view to a central, sometimes catching 2 balls at the same time. What if we try 3 reaction balls? Yep, 3's too many. 3's too many. I'm constantly telling people that it's rare that we make it through a session with one of our goalies without inventing a new drill or modifying an old one. That was the case in filming this video. After playing for a while and playing elimination, we started adding a shuffle movement, so we were constantly moving and catching the ball in awkward angles, having to backtrack and so forth. Now we've incorporated a movement element along with visual. You have to use all your focus to get through the drill. This is what we're going for in getting away from the static traditional drills to truly feel dialed.
If you liked what you saw here, we have an hour-long video of drills that you can do off ice, all demonstrated by pro goalies, and you can click here for a link to the preview to the video and to purchase it. Be sure to use the code INGOAL, all lowercase letters, to get 20% off your video offer. Thanks, and good luck down the stretch.